All right. We'll start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Okay, I just want to go into a quick lesson over this place, this land of great confusion. Okay, which in the scriptures is known as Babylon the Great. All right. When you look into the word Babel, which we'll get, you know, it means confusion, man. And that's exactly what you have here in this place. Let's get the Genesis.
Right, 11 and 1.
Yeah,
May I say something before we bring it out? Because before we bring out this account, everybody was of one language and in one speech, and it was going and what I'm about to read, it was going to be a wicked society. What you would see today is what you would have seen back then, but it would have been on a not as wicked as today.
Right, on a lower scale, so to say.
Right, on a lower scale.
Come on.
Because this is Babylon
the Great.
You know? So, you ready for me to read?
Yeah, Con, bro. Right, hold on real quick. I just wanted to see something real quick. Matter of fact, go ahead and start, Rock. I just want to check something out real quick.
All right, Genesis chapter 11, verse 1. It says, the whole earth was of one language and of one speech, and it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there, and they said one to another, go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord, Yahweh, came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this...
one speech.
I'm sorry.
So go ahead,
oh,
bro.
That was... I read it?
No.
I thought I missed,
bro.
Okay, it says, and they have all one language.
Mm-hmm.
And this they began to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do.
Right. So in other words, they wicked minds, whatever they imagined to do, it was just a go ahead.
Right. That's what I was saying before we went into it. So it wasn't gonna be a ordered,
a lawful
ordered,
righteous law
kingdom. You know.
Right.
All right. Verse 7. It says, "Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel."
Con. And in my margin for Babel, it says that is confusion.
Con.
Okay.
All right. Because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth.
Con. Real quick, I want to bring out that definition for the word great, man. You know, this is from the Student's New Webster's Dictionary. It says great from the Old English grat. Large in size, not small or little, large in number, numerous, a great crowd, a long continued, a great while, much beyond the average or ordinary. Okay, this was Babylon, but now we're in Babylon the Great, meaning is in larger size, is more intense, is bigger, you know.
Greater in wickedness.
Right. Large. Immense. That's it on that. I just wanted to get that real quick just to touch that. But yeah, man, this is a greater confusion than ancient Babylon. You know, like the brother said, then it was, you know, you had confusion. All that was confusion. But today you have a greater confusion, man. Because just like as you can see on the screen, these are the things that you have here in Babylon, man. You have Islam, Buddhism, Scientology, Judaism, paganism. You know, people are allowed to be Wiccans, man. Which all this stuff is off, but you have people that are allowed to be Satanists and are protected.
Mm-hmm.
Homosexuals are protected. You have the liberty to be a homosexual here in Babylon the Great.
Man, you have the scripture that we read with this verse in 6, Genesis 11:6. It says, and now nothing will be, in the last part of the verse, and now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. That means whatever you want to do, you can, any philosophy, if you want to worship like the Apostle Tahar said a long time ago, if you want to worship a head of lettuce, you can worship a head of lettuce.
At con,
you know,
right.
If you want to say, you know what, I'm gonna worship a trash bag, the trash bag can be your God.
Right. Whatever you want,
whatever
your vain imagine your heart imagine, you can be 100% all into it. And Babylon the Great gives you liberties to do so.
You can, and in this country, you can call the county clerk, I believe, or you can call into your like the place where you get your birth certificate.
And
get a courthouse and to get married. And if you want to get your order a new it's different. It may be different per state. I'm not sure, but if you want to get like your Social Security card or your birth certificate, you can change your name and your sex. You can get your name and you can say I want to be. So basically, if you got a male name, you can say I don't want to be called such and such.
I don't want to be Joe no more. I want to be a
Joetta. You know,
you can change your sex, man. How can you can't do? First of all, you cannot do that. Right. I don't care if you get yourself mutilated. You still are what you was born as, man. Babylon tell you that, you know, if you don't feel like being a man today, you can be a woman.
Right.
You can be in love with whatever sex you want to. A man can get with a transgender, which is a man, in some cases, is a man that's so-called changing himself into a female, man. Okay? And these freaks have rights, man.
Right.
You know, because Babylon protects them.
Right, and promotes it like on a great level. I was real quick. I was watching a movie called An Eye for an Eye, and in the movie they promoted that. You know, the little girl, this lady. But I ain't gonna go into the movie. But the lady went to her friend's house, and the daughter came to the door and answered the door, and she was like, another lady came to the door and she was like, "Is your mom here?" And she was like, "Which one?"
Damn,
you know?
Man.
And then her friend found out on the spot in that movie. She found out on the spot.
Right.
Oh, shit. She
got
another.
Right.
She got a woman.
First of all, you can't have but one mama. You can't have but one pops. Okay. Regardless to what the powers that be here in the land of great confusion tell you, man. I got two daddies. I got two mommies. No, you don't. You got one of each. Okay? That's the laws of nature. Okay? The natural laws, man. You got one daddy. You got one mama, man. That's it. Two women cannot create a child. Two men cannot create a child, man. You can see these gender icons on the screen. You got bisexual, transgender, lesbian, gay, and then it had the different, okay, you transgender, you like men and you like transgender women, you bisexual, you like two women that like each other, or you bisexual, you a woman that like men that like each other. Man, that's all confusing. That's all confusion. But like the brother pointed out in that scripture, it says, and now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. They imagine, man, whatever the lust of their flesh imagine, right, they have the full right to go ahead and just indulge in it wholeheartedly, man. And that's what you get from this place of, like we went into, this place of amalgamation, man.
Right, and that's what you get without the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yep.
This is the perfect law.
Yep.
And if you ain't governed by these laws, then you profane.
And matter of fact, just get it real quick that the word amalgamate.
Come on.
See, there go more confusion. And that's 24/7, man. This is amalgamate. Well, I'm gonna read amalgam. It says from the modern Latin amalgama, an alloy of mercury with some other metal or metals that is used for tooth-filling, a combination or mixture of different elements. And that's basically, what you see here. That's not the exact definition, but what it is a mixture that they put together, man. You got a mixture of all kind of different philosophies, and beliefs, all rolled up into one ball, man. That's why I can't remember the group, but they had a song called Ball of Confusion, man. That's what the world is today. I think it was the Temptations. If I'm not mistaken, but amalgamate, to unite in, or as if in an amalgam, especially to combine into a single body. Babylon, man.
So a bunch of different elements.
Throw them all in one pot. That's why America's called the Great Melting Pot, man.
Right. Hey, man, I say something too, and they saying with all these different philosophies and ideologies, we all can coexist in harmony, so to speak.
Really? Let's see what coexisting gets you. This is exactly what.
Is that what they say?
Coexist. You gotta everybody get along. Coexist. You can leave it on them niggas, the freaks. Okay. This is amalgamation. The act or process of amalgamating, made by the amalgamation of mercury with silver, the state of being amalgamated, the result of amalgamating, especially, and this is the point, a combination of different elements as races or business corporations into a single body. Races, man. You see, just like in this picture, you got different races. And then it says, or business corporations. And of course, America is one big corporation.
Right, and they all a part of the we are a part of the corporation.
You better believe it. And this is what it gets you, man. And if you looking at this picture, up to the left hand corner, you got look like two Edomite dudes kissing, which is like the brother Yashawama say, that's stupid, man. Then you got a leprous guy with the yellow shirt. That's Jake, albino.
Talking about that little Yachty cover?
Yeah, Con.
That's on the album cover.
That's his album cover.
That's too much, man. Come on, man.
Right, bro.
But he's supposed to be a killer. I thought Yachty was a killer.
No, he's a boat.
Right.
He's a boat.
Right.
A yacht, a little yacht.
A little yacht. That don't make no sense, bro.
Hey, bro.
But I'm saying, I heard him talk about gangsters. We making joke of it, man. But You know, that's confusing because
Yes,
Right.
right.
he promote supposed to be a gangster dude, but he a faggot.
Right.
But dressed in full pink, shirt off, hair extensions with red hair with beads. Not okay. Now I want to go in. The dude with the leprosy, he unclean.
Woo.
Then you got another dude with dreads, which dreads is off.
Right. That's unclean.
That's unclean. With his arm around him. You got the obese Edomite chick. Then you got Lil Yachty showing every tooth in his mouth. Then you got the Edomite chick would look to be an Edomite. You know
What is that?
what
You
is
know what I'm
that?
saying? You
Looking
can
like
put
a
that
parrot.
right there. What is that?
Green hair, looking like a freak. Then you got the so-called black woman down here in the red shirt. Look at her hands. They leprous. Look at her face. Her mouth and shit is leprous. Then, as we said before, who knows what that is? Because like the scriptures say, doesn't nature teach you that it is a shame for a man to have long hair? But you can't tell if that's a man or a chick, man. But this is what you get from amalgamation of all these different philosophies, from people coexisting, from democracy. This is what you get from Babylon the Great. Great confusion, man.
Right.
That's all great confusion. Imagine a 5-year-old innocent child looking at this and asking questions
Right.
about this,
Right.
man.
Right.
How
And
can
they-
you explain this shit?
And they saying they want to get. I want the Yachty. I want to get. Yeah. I want to. I want the. I want to listen to this bullshit. I don't
because
even,
he's been lifted up on the pedestal.
and I don't know much about this guy, man. I heard about it, man.
Where do these guys come from? Esau go handpick these
Right.
characters and put them out there to do song and dance to keep you slaves entertained, man.
To keep you to push faggotry and lesbianism on you. May I say something, bro?
Go ahead, I.
This is what America today, Babylon, which is Babylon the Great in the Bible. It gets this whole system. They trying to build that tower
Right.
that we read about in Genesis 11. And they tell you it wasn't gonna be a well-ordered society, cause that's what it's talking. It ain't talking about the average nigga in the church. He think that they was just trying to build a big tower all the way to the
so
sky.
we can go to.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
son.
I know the scriptures speak in parabolic talk. It's not talking about that. It was going to be a society where you can, whatever you imagine, you can do it.
Right.
That's what the scriptures say. It ain't no restraints on your imagination.
None.
And that's what America, Babylon the Great, is patterning their kingdom after.
That's right.
Also Egypt,
Yep.
also Assyria, Rome, Greece, the Medo-Persian Empire, you name it.
You name it. Anything other than a place which would be at peace, man. A place that would be in order. This place is completely out of order. Okay? In order to get order, you got to follow what this book say. With understanding. That's what brings order, man. Can you get that Isaiah?
Con, may I bring this out
Yeah,
real
brother,
quick?
come.
On a dollar bill, it tells you that this is Babylon. As we read in Genesis 11, it says with the eagle holding the ribbon in his mouth or in his beak.
Come.
It says e pluribus
E pluribus.
e pluribus unum. Out of many, one.
One.
Amalgamate.
Yep. Yep. Damn, man, that if you can't see that, then the Most High got he got you in the Stevie Wonder, bro. He got you in the Ray Charles, man.
Okay,
That,
started 14.
Yeah, con,
19.
the most con.
Okay, this Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14, it says, the Lord, that's he talking about Yahweh, the Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
Con. The Lord had mingled a perverse spirit, man. And we looked at word perverse up. Real quick. This from the Webster Student New Dictionary. From the Latin, perversus, pervertere, to pervert. Turned away from what is right or good. Corrupt, obstinate in opposing what is right. Opposing what's right. These people will stand up against this truth, man. The people of this world stand up against this truth. You know how we know? Because every Saturday when we go bring it out, people come up against us every week, man. Because they are perverse. They standing up for perverseness, man.
Because the truth or these scriptures tell you do have to have a restraint on your imagination.
You got to, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta discipline yourself, or else you just gonna be running wild. If you don't, you got to follow the laws, bro,
Right.
to the best of
No
your ability.
discretion.
No discretion.
Right.
Right. You know, you
Wanton.
just be running wild, man. Wanton, undisciplined, wanton. You know, it says corrupt, obstinate in opposing what is right, reasonable, or accepted, wrong-headed, arising from or showing stubbornness or obstinacy, marked by peevishness or petulance, cranky. And then, I told the brothers, I say, shit, I had looked this word up a long time ago, and then it tell you cranky in the definition, so I just wanted to get the word cranky real quick. This is also the word cranky from the Webster's New Student Dictionary, and it simply means being out of order, man.
Right. That's why when I say something real quick, like they associate that word with like a baby.
Oh, he's cranky.
Or it don't necessarily have to be a baby,
Yeah,
but
just
majority,
somebody that's in a bad
mood. But you in that mood
Fucked
for
up
lack
state.
of better words, because you
Out
in
of
your
order.
body or your mind is all out of order because
Yeah.
we in this messed up ass kingdom, you know.
Yeah. No. So when you perverse, you cranky,
you cranky.
man.
You cranky.
Cranky. You out of order, man. You know? You don't want something like we were speaking earlier. You don't want something that's out of order, man. But this whole society stands up for disorder, man.
Right.
They'll fight you to the death for disorder.
And then check this out. You gonna the society is set up in disorder, and then Esau got it set up this way so he can bring in a order, but the order is gonna be all about disorder.
Gone.
But it's gonna be his bull BS.
Right.
His wicked,
His
perverse.
order.
Yeah, his order. Which is gonna be do as you will
Yeah.
with that chip in you. We know, we playing the Most High because we got it's a chip inside of you. We gonna know where you at, what you doing, even what you thinking.
Yep. And
What you thinking about doing.
when you that chip, man, artificial intelligence is somewhere where they make they give to a robot artificial intelligence. They give it the ability to try to think and make decisions on its own, man. That's why the scriptures say this guy, this so-called white man, he puts himself in the place of he's saying he's God, man.
Come.
He want to give you an artificial intelligence, man. He want to put thoughts in your mind.
Right.
I was watching a clip. They working on technology to instead of sitting having to type, because people type with their thumbs now, where you just think it. And Facebook is actually developing I guess it's like a something you wear on your head to where you don't have to type with your fingers no more. You can just think it and it goes straight to the screen, man.
Hey, they got on that RFID microchip. It can update just like your phone updates, so you know you can update your phone. Same thing with the chip. Whatever you want to add or they want to add to that shit, they can just update it.
And they already studying everything you do right now. If you Google search something on your phone, like it's got to have been 4 weeks by now, maybe a little over a month. I Googled bucket hats. Every time I look at something on my phone, because I don't Google much and I don't buy nothing offline. Maybe once a year I buy something offline. Every time I Google search something, I get ads for bucket hats on my phone. How is that? How do they know that I want to look at bucket hats, man? Because they studying and watching my patterns to see what I look at, what places I go, what I take pictures of, all that. And they storing all that data in that phone. So when they come with the chip,
right,
we already got your profile ready for you. We know exactly what you like.
And I'll say this,
yeah,
bro, because they really already got it. They got years and years and years, but going back to that update, let's see the new shit that this motherfucker. Because in Babylon, you can be on one thing today and the next day you can be on something totally different.
Yep. And
that's what these people is. One day they on this drug, the next day on another drug. One day you on this philosophy, you in Islam, the next day I'm a Moor. Know what? More didn't work out for me. I got my sovereignty, but I didn't like it. I'm going back to the Christian church.
No, I'm gonna be a Buddhist. All right. I'm gonna get into Scientology with Will Smith and his wife, Tom Cruise, and jump up and down on the couch, man.
Right.
Hey, just real quick, hey, bro, y'all imagine when they implement the chip, them having like the credit, 10,000 or whatever the fuck, plus all the shit that you like you were saying. You're gonna have these shoes, this kind of TV, and shit. How hard is it gonna be to convince Jake to go get it, bro? Not at all.
Not at all. And speaking of Tom Cruise, when you watch that movie Minority Report, everywhere he went, they were saying that he was seeing animation, computer animated stuff on the walls and everything. Welcome, so and so. Would you like to try this, that, and the third? Because they already had his pattern down, everything that he liked to do. They already knew what to, to advertise. Okay, he liked this type of stuff. Advertise this to him. He liked beef jerkies. Advertise Slim Jims to him. Right. Everywhere he went, they already had him down, man.
Right. That's what they did. They absolutely did.
Because that's magic.
Hey, and then
shit.
And then how cold Esau is. He plant the seed to attract you to these different things.
Right.
And then you go get into it. Okay, well they bid on that. They bid on this. Esau plant these wicked seeds out here.
Bruh, I don't have no debit card, so everywhere I go I pay cash. I paid cash in the line. What was that? Day before yesterday, I forgot what I was getting. But they was looking at me like I was crazy. Like I was holding up everything. Oh God. Now I gotta push this in and then give him his change.
Count, right?
Yeah, I gotta count. Bruh. Half of them cashiers cannot count. Unless the amount pop up on the screen, they can't tell you. Because smartphones and smart intelligence and all this smart stuff that made people stupid.
Right.
You can't even add and subtract no more, man.
Right.
Without the change showing up on the screen when you go somewhere, they wouldn't be able to count your change, which is simple. You had something else, right?
Yeah, I had some.
Bro.
You had talked about we was talking about the Edomites trying to play the Most High.
Yeah.
So this is Isaiah 47 and 8. It says, "Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children." But the point is, That's just because this is talking about Esau, and then if you read verse 1, it say the virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right.
It's talking about the virgin daughter of Babylon. So who's the virgin daughter of not Babylon, but the virgin daughter of Babylon is America. And one Psalms, I think Psalms 137, it proves it. It equates Babylon to Esau. Let me check that to make sure I'm right. In Psalms 137. Right, Psalms 137. Yeah, it equates. Well, I'll read it real quick.
Come.
This is a Psalm 137 in verse 7. It says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
Right.
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us."
Yep.
So it say, "O daughter of Babylon."
Yep.
As I read in Isaiah 47. To Edom.
Yeah.
It says Edom is old daughter of Babylon.
Right. Hey.
Why? Because they was helping, saying that, and that because they was helping them Babylonians take us down,
Con.
What you saying?
Could you read that scripture again? Not that one, no, this one here. Con.
All right, Psalm 47 verse 8. It says, therefore,
Isaiah.
I'm sorry, Salat.
That's
Isaiah chapter 47 verse 8. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Given to pleasures. Ain't this a land of pleasure?
That's what it's all about.
Pleasure in yourself. Right now, if I got a hot $50 in my pocket, I can go get whatever drugs I want and pleasure myself, man.
Shit, you got 79 cents in your pocket and go get you a Bush beer.
Woo!
And that could be pleasurable for some people.
Yeah. Or for a man to go find him a boyfriend. Or a little boy.
Hey, not to get too far off the subject, bitches at work on the production floor, not in the break room, on the production floor, talking about they can't wait till the weekend so they can have the sex toy party. Their favorite part is being able to try the shit out, bro.
Who you think they gonna try it with?
Pleasure. Hey, no bitch is talking about the animal bees. Oh, I can't wait. I like that new one. I can into that loud. All nothing but pleasure, bro.
Yeah, cause that's and then the scriptures say the she that liveth in pleasure,
right?
While she liveth is dead. Is
right,
dead
right.
While she liveth some to effect.
And that's our women. Yeah, con.
But that's no restraints. No restraints on their imagination.
Right,
hey, bro, that really just stood out to me more so. That 6th verse in Genesis chapter 11, it said the Most High said, if I don't come down and confound them, then they ain't gonna have when they build up
no
this society, they gonna have no restraints on what they imagine to do.
And we're on the borderline of that right now. So that shows you the Lord got to be coming.
Damn.
Shit, bro, we there, bro. Yeah, it's there. Whatever Jake imagine, they just go out and do it.
Right.
That's where you get Lil Yachty's from.
Ooh.
Bruh, what make a man want to go get extensions? What really y'all can stop right there, bro? Just extensions at all, bro.
Then red. If you gonna do that, if you got to do it, why you red and pink?
Right, with beads on the shit.
You want you a boat.
And now
yeah.
It's normal.
Oh yeah, it's not a boat, it's a yacht.
Say you a whole yacht.
Hey, now it's normal. So like it's normal to have piercings and tattoos all over your face,
all over your body.
Man, at one time here in Babylon, now it seems the more and more that America continued, the greater the wickedness.
Yeah.
At one point in time, you didn't see Israelites with tattoos from on their face to their damn
looking
toes.
like sailors.
It was a shameful thing, bro.
Right. I mean, you had. I mean, you might have had a tattoo here and there, but Tupac started all them tattoos every goddamn. I don't know who had all the tattoos, but That Jake wasn't
That was
doing that
more
shit.
rock star shit, bro.
Right, that was Esau shit.
But that face tattoos, that's straight demonic.
That's the
Right.
You gotta be out of your
Goddamn
goddamn
mind.
mind.
Esau was doing shit like that. Heathens.
Right,
That
heathens
shit, bro.
with the big loop is in their ear and all that shit.
Yeah, now they got bull rings in their nose, eye rings, lip rings, tongue rings.
Chest piercing.
A piercing in the middle of it, bro. I can't talk. I don't give a damn how bad a broad is, bro. If you got a piercing in your shit, on your face, through your eyebrow.
Oh, what about they piercing clitoris?
Please, God, please, bro.
Shit, and
And men are piercing their
I heard the broad. She had, hey, bro. The long gone day, bro. I done heard it.
That's
bro.
ridiculous, bro.
Hey, bro.
That's
Yeah.
out of the Most High, bro.
Hey, read that again, bro, because I want to bring out that definition for careless, too,
All right.
bro.
It's Isaiah 47:8. It says, "Therefore hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly."
Carelessly.
Right.
That word right there, man. The word careless, carefree, not taking proper care, heedless. When you look up heedless, it's like not paying attention
Right.
to not taking heed. The matter of fact, let me grab it real quick. Attention or notice, to pay attention, to concern oneself with, not taking mind. You're not mindful. If you live carelessly, man, which this society is a careless society,
Right.
and everything is artificial, it's gonna destroy everything. The world it'll end in destruction, that's why this place is called Babylon the Great, which is headed to a great destruction, man.
Right.
The path that this world is on is a path of destruction. It's leading to this world imploding, man.
Right.
The only way to prosper and flourish and repopulate the earth and be fruitful and the earth regenerating and reviving, man, is through these laws, statutes, and commandments after following Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's the only way. Because we see what the white man's way get us.
Right.
Right there on that screen.
Right. Babel.
Confusion. All that's confusing, bro.
And then when they want all this confusion to be stirred up, so they can bring in one order. They don't want the one they want. Then they got it on the so-called their 10 Commandments on the Georgia Guidestone.
Right.
You know.
That's
and
the
that
ultimate.
order is gonna be what? Faggots.
Yep.
Lesbians. Transgenders.
Hey, bro.
You know, but everybody speaking one language. Everybody is under one religion, so to speak. Everybody coexisting and under one order.
Hey, bro. That's the ultimate amalgamation. Bringing the whole world in that one world government, that one world religion.
Right.
Everybody, let's just coexist. Everybody just coexist. The Heavenly Father did not set up. The Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is a separatist, man.
Right.
He want his people separated and he want the nation separated.
Right.
Okay.
He do want to. Well, he's going to have a one world order established, but it's going to be the order these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Reigning supreme on the planet Earth.
That's right.
You know.
You had something else?
Live.
Con. So with that, man, you know.
I mean, you can. I'm sorry, bro. You can go, man. We could be
Be
here
here
until the
now
missiles drop.
Right.
Talking about the wickedness of Esau, man.
Esau is the so-called white man, the progenitor of the white race, the Edomites, okay? And they going into slavery, you know, because you know you got cats out there that say you can't talk about Esau no more. Here at Great Millstone, through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we definitely do. We will not be without speaking about the devil, man. All right? But y'all brothers got something?
Hey, just a footnote. Your brother saying that Babylon, if you don't think that this world is under the vibration of Babylon,
Shit.
back in the 16th century, I can't think of the cracker name, but he made a painting that was the representation of the Tower of Babylon with that you know,
Right.
that steep on the side.
Right.
The EU Parliament is designed right just like that, bro. Just punch in the EU Parliament.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's designed just like that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let you know that these crackers is on that vibration.
Yeah, they on the vibration of Genesis the 11th chapter.
A careless, not taking heed. The white man, hey man, if you was careful and taking heed, you wouldn't be promoting the things that you promote. Because the things that you promote lead to destruction. All of it. Artificial.
For your fucking self.
Right, for your damn self. But he that don't love himself, how he gonna love somebody else?
Right.
You can't.
Right.
Can't.
No.
God damn.
So that's it, man. You know.
Keep fighting, niggas.
Right. Let the wicked be wicked still.
That's
Shit.
it.
You had something, Mike?
I was gonna try to find that
Come
scripture.
on.
But that's all right, bro. We
What was
good.
it?
Oh, I got it right here, bro. This is Ecclesiasticus 14:5. It says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? To whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods."
He
So
won't
he
even
got
take
it all.
pleasure in it good.
And he got the
Right.
right given to the hand of the wicked. Especially when he got it all, man.
Everything.
We get the scraps, man. They got the best of everything, bro. Like you was saying, like about them fucking that was you talking about the pools and shit.
Yo, man.
You don't have access, bro. Not Wall
Shit.
Street. Let's fuck off with each
And
other.
that's-
Right.
and
Every
that's-
time.
And that ain't even Rothschild. We ain't
Right.
talking about the
Right, they even got
Rothschilds
to that.
and the Rockefellers and the Oppenheimers and the Vanderbilts and the rest of them. We talking about these is crackers that got a continual generation of maybe a few $1 million.
Right.
And they building bigger than resort size pools on their property, in their estates.
Estates.
You know?
The best of everything.
You
bro.
better believe it.
More than the heart could wish for. It tell you that in Psalm 73 that they have more than their heart could wish
And
for.
still not satisfied.
Right,
You
bro.
know?
And something that Brother Yashawamba, it just won't go out my head. They never in a rush. They not rushing to do nothing. They take their time. They get up at a decent time in the morning. They sit down. They read the paper.
Just stay heavy.
They have drink.
They in with thought.
Eat toast.
This
Shit.
is going on forever. I got time.
And
Right.
they got time to just. They got time to relax.
Because they rest. This is they rest. This is where they supposed to rest. Esau is set up to, and then now this place going down. They got a lot of Edomites that ain't resting.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of Edomites still
still
right
got
now
big
that's
bread.
fucking that's in their heaven.
Right.
I seen that, man. You brothers, I just seen that shit mess my mind up, man. I mean, not really, but it was a surprise to see. It's called King Pools. These Edomites building grand fucking resort-sized pools with a whole theme in their backyard. Well, it ain't. They don't have a backyard. They got land, property. You know.
Damn.
Esau said, "Me and my family will never have to go on a vacation again."
Nah, it's like Chris Rock said. You ain't never even heard of these people. You don't know them. They not famous.
Right.
Shit, they got wealth.
Right.
Jake Sing and Dance, or Sammy Davis Jr.
Right.
died broke.
Right.
Red Fox broke. Richard Pryor broke. James Brown broke.
Broke,
I
right.
could go on and on.
Right.
And these are people that's known all over the world.
Right, because this is Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great is the punishment. We was brought to Babylon the
Yes,
Great
sir.
not to prosper, not to rest and live like Esau and receive the perks and benefits. Even you niggas that done made it, you ain't on their level.
You not.
And you not resting because you had to sell your soul.
Yep.
Right.
You know, Esau is tell you that the soul that is in him is not upright.
Not upright.
So his shit, it don't matter about Esau.
Esau fit right into this whole little picture. He
Right.
can sit anywhere in that picture, bro.
Right. And they niggas just think Money Mayweather got big bread. These crackers that I'm talking about building these pools, they got Mayweather.
Mayweather.
They got like you mentioned Psalm 49 and 11, they got money that old money. Money that generational wealth. Where one the father die and then they'll leave you 50 acres of land, $1 million, And you got now you already got a good job. You done went to a good school. You got a good job. You the million just there for you, and 50 acres is making is also money for
That's
you.
the key for the family from generation to generation.
Right.
You know?
Right. And
They-
each year that land, when they bought that land for dollars an acre, or even if they paid for it,
Right.
Smuggled somebody for it. That land is thousands of times more valuable
Right.
now than it was
Right.
when great granddad acquired.
Right.
And think about it, these Edomites didn't pay for shit. They took this
They
land.
did, right.
They took this land from the Native American Indians. You know, so it came up.
Right.
Free land,
Right.
free slaves.
Right.
I mean, well, you know, you ain't got to pay your slaves.
Yeah, well,
You know?
Yeah, come on. What Jake say in that little song, he say, we ain't got no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though. But no, you don't.
Right.
No, you don't.
You got a whole bunch of Federal
right.
Reserve notes.
Right.
These crackers be
Got
having property. They can sell. Jake might have a house or two to sell. These crackers be having properties.
Right.
Plural. Multiple.
Corners with whole apartment complexes on them. They develop land. They develop neighborhoods. Perry homes. That's a family, man. These families have wealth. They can't go broke. You got your great grandfather that handed you down bonds, gold certificates, silver certificates through generations that ain't never been touched from the late 1700s.
And Jake don't know nothing about bonds.
And I'm gonna say this, and to show that Babylon the Great is falling, I've witnessed it. A lot of these crackers, they said they having to sell their property. They have to sell the houses. They have to try to get off the land. You know, they have to liquidate their assets.
Yeah.
You know, and they mind just so they can sustain. Cause they are not giving up on America. This is all they got.
No way.
And then we ain't mean to stray off on the topic, but that's the spirit. You know
That's
what I'm saying? Hey man, speaking about Babylon the Great, it'll make you go in all different type of information.
Yeah,
man.
it go a million different directions,
Right.
man.
Babylon,
Right.
confusion, lawn mean land, the land of confusion. If this ain't it, what the fuck is that?
Where is it? Where is it?
Even animals are confused and
Bruh.
Right,
Thanks to
animals-
the goddamn white man.
Chickens eating, birds eating chicken.
Right.
Ah.
Cannibals.
Virtual reality on chickens to make them think they free range. They
Right,
put
right,
virtual reality helmets on chickens.
That's confusion.
Bro, that's madness.
Madness.
Because in their mind, in the little chicken mind,
brain.
the chicken brain, the chicken believe he free range.
I know.
He out in the open roaming around.
Right.
He in a cage cooped up with a device on his head, on his skull.
How do Esau put shit out? He always do what? He always experiment on animals first, and then he give it to the masses, man.
Hey, to show you what level of chicken on, if you ever observe a chicken in its natural state, the motherfucker just pecking all the time. It
Pecking
don't
at
have
the
no
ground.
grass, it's just all the time.
Trying to get something out the soil. Just simple. No?
And you are what you eat.
Dang, bro. So with that, you had something else?
Nah,
Huh?
that's it,
Y'all
bro.
brothers ain't got something to close? So with that, man. So with that, we're gonna say once again, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. You know, and peace and blessings to the elect. You know, Lord willing, brothers was edified. Until the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Not this. Let's see.